Details of AGF Malami's petition against NNAMDI Kanu before Department of State Services. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami wrote a petition to the DSS asking them to quiz the leader of IPOB NNAMDI Kanu over a number of issues. Sahara reporters learned that the AGF's petition to the DSS centered on Kanu's series of broadcasts from Radio Biafra concerning Nigeria and his calls for secession. Sahara reporters gathered that when DSS officials on Tuesday decided to quiz Kanu, the IPOB leader insisted he wanted to see a copy of Malami's petition. The DSS interviewers said they were investigating him for a petition submitted to them by the Attorney General of the Federation, Malami. The petition is about Kanu's several broadcasts. Kanu insisted on seeing a copy of the petition and an opportunity to review the broadcast in question, a top source revealed. Sahara reporters had on Tuesday reported how Kanu revealed to his lawyers that the Kenya operatives chained him to the floor for 6 days, not knowing who he was until the news about him began to filter in. Sahara reporters had been told that Kanu by that time had suffered injuries in his neck and wrist. It was also reported that Kanu for the first time was interviewed on Wednesday by the DSS in Abuja in presence of his lawyers led by Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. It was during the interview that the revelations of what happened to Kanu in Kenya came out. Sahara reporters on the 29th of June reported that Malami listed out allegations against IPOB leaders saying he must continue his court trial in earnest. The AGF had said the self-acclaimed leader of the proscribed secessionist IPOB, NNAMDI Kanu, has been arrested through the collaborative efforts of Nigerian intelligence and security services. He has been brought back to Nigeria in order to continue facing trial after disappearing while on bail regarding 11-count charge against him. Recent steps taken by the federal government saw to the interception of the fugitive Kanu on Sunday, the 27th day of June 2021. Nwanne Kanyi Nnamdi Ngozichukwu Oko Kanu is born on the 25th day of September 1967 at the Afara Uku, Abia State, and he's a holder of a Nigerian passport A05136827, first issued 17th of October at Festac in Lagos. It is recalled that Kanu was arrested on the 14th of October 2015 on 11 counts charged bordering on treasonable felony, terrorism, managing an unlawful society, illegal possession of firearms, and improper importation of goods, among others. A judge at the Federal High Court Abuja revoked Kanu's bail that was granted him on health grounds and issued a bench warrant for his arrest on the same date over his failure to appear in court for hearing. He has, upon jumping bail, been accused of engaging in subversive activities that include inciting violence through television, radio, and online broadcast against Nigeria and Nigerian state and institutions. Kanu was also accused of instigating violence, especially in the southeastern Nigeria, that resulted in the loss of lives and property of civilians, military, paramilitary, police forces, and destruction of civil institutions and symbols of authorities. Sahara reported as earlier reported that Kanu was arrested and brought to the Federal Court Abuja by heavy security operatives. Kanu was blindfolded and sneaked into the courtroom by DSS operatives in handcuffs while his legs were also chained. All right, so we don't have to bring back slavery. You've captured him already. He's going to run away. He was hurriedly taken to court too, where the presiding judge told the prosecution lawyer Shuaib Labaran to inform the defense counsel of the new date for the continuation of the trial. Justice Muritala Inyako has adjourned the matter to the 26th of July 2021. All right. I mean, again, it's even good. I mean, honestly, the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is demanding Malami's petition and trying to review it, and of course, have time to review this question is at least we know that he, there are some rights that he has that is actually being employed, because really and truly it's not far-fetched for us to think for us to think about the how do I say it, think about the worst situation and just assume that, you know what, Nnamdi Kanu is probably in a much worse situation, and we just think of the worst that he may be going through. I mean, he may be in a cell where there's like flies, where there are dangerous animals. So again, this gives a bit of hope, especially as, you know, his lawyer has been present when he gave his interviews. With this chaining of his hands, his legs, and then blindfolding him, I mean, you've already captured him. What more do you want? He's not going to escape. Like, wow. Well, someone says everyone knows this isn't a trial. Of course it isn't. They have already decided on the verdict. The only thing hindering a straight sentence is that they're unsure of the fallout they would have for their beloved Nigeria. They're not sure because the fallout they're gonna have, I mean, their verdict is, they know their verdict is gonna crack up the whole country, and like the country will literally be on fire. That is basically it. That's why they're, you know, they're lingering this on, because truly and truly, like, there's no justification for his arrest in the first place. Nnamdi Kanu is a good man. Nigeria hates any person or persons that come open to talk about their wicked acts against humanity. Someone also here says, considering his manner of rearrest, Kanu can never get his fair trial. Exactly. After government spent huge sum to get him, this is why the world should oppose his trial. Nigeria should follow due process to get him. Allowing Nigerians to go scot-free in abduction and illegal deportation of Nnamdi shall set a bad precedent. We won't take it. This is a big slap on international human rights law. Absolutely 100%. 100%. Someone here says, we are unstoppable. The North will regret their actions forever soon. Kanu is the man. Thanks to Harry Potter for letting me know the full names of the man that deserves to be worshipped. The freedom fighter of a kind. Absolutely. And I guess that's just, again, you know what, respect to the man, because what he's going through right now, it takes a lot of bravery, because it just to go and protest alone is, you know, it dampens the moods of Nigerians, and justifiably so, because again, it's like potentially you could come back hurt, or even worst case dead, and it's not a new thing where people go and don't come back alive. You know, it's sad. Absolutely 100%. This is the news right now. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.